And my wonderful junk pile and the storm coming, barn I need to tear down. Greenhouse time. Show you a little something that I added to my greenhouse. I think I alluded to it in any of my previous videos, but I added maybe I mentioned it. I added a Kratky system where it doesn't take any power to run. The 5-gallon pail on the end just has a gamma lid on it, and that's my reservoir, or at least the part where I'll be putting a float in. I'll get a float and put in probably from this side here, and I think I'll get another couple of the blue containers and set them outside here and put my nutrients in. Right now this has nutrients in, and the idea is to keep a level in there. We'll keep a level all the way across my little containers. I had a whole bunch of these containers that I wasn't doing anything with, and I thought, well, that'd be a good something good to try on it. Very simple. It just has a 1/2-inch PVC schedule, whatever it is, 40 pipe going into each one of those with the grommet. I cut a inch hole in, 3/4 inch grommet. And what I did was I used net cups and then put strawberries through the. It's kind of a fun thing to do, but it involves straws, and you can use a regular drinking straw. The bigger ones are better. And thread the roots into it, and then thread the straws through the net cup bottoms, and then get them in. It was a lot of work, but within about an hour and a half's time, I had them all, 26 of them in. So anyway, so far no leaks. That one might be leaking a little bit. You can see a little bit of water underneath it, but other than that, and I got 2 of these setups, one on each side of the greenhouse, close to the windows. Not sure how well that will work when the strawberries. Oh yeah, by the way, I got strawberries in there. Maybe I didn't mention it, maybe I did. But the pipes are not glued together. They're just set in there, and I just push them in tight, and don't seem to be having any leaks. There's no pressure on it, just gravity. And again, the pail over there is just for the 5-gallon pail over there is just for the level. And I will be putting in some of those cigar floats, and then having another reservoir, 55-gallon drum reservoir on the other side, just making sure that 5-gallon pail maintains a level. And that's it. That's all I should have to do with them, except for I have to do some work with the strawberries. I guess you're supposed to cut the first blossoms off when they start, to give the plant a little bit more leaves and stuff, and then let them blossom. Anyway, I'm no gardener, but I try. So yeah, just kind of an update. I've tied them up. I think that was last time I did. These are growing pretty good. These have already got cucumbers on them, and these are the long ones, the English, I guess, variety, but I think they're actually a Dutch variety. And I'll start getting them to train them. I guess I have to clip them. They really don't, for some odd reason, the little deals don't necessarily wrap to the twine string. They wrap to everything else except for the twine string. So I'll just have to continue adding more lines as more of them come out, and just pinning them up as they go up. So back over here to my peppers. they seem to be doing pretty good. There again, I am going to be cutting the first flowers off. I think I'll be cutting the tops off here pretty soon. They say you don't want the peppers to get started until a little later. So let the plant put the production into the leaves at first, and then the plant will toughen up down below and become more bushier and shoot out more whatever, vines or whatever you want to call it, branches, and then actually produce more peppers. A little leery in doing it, but they say it can be done, so I will do it. So the other thing down at the greenhouse here tour, the other thing I got going on out here, if I can get this locked. I don't lock it to keep people, I just lock it to keep the wind from blowing the door open. Latch doesn't work. So what I got going on here is a lot of carrots, some radish, some beets growing over here. I got a soaker hose, been trying to soak each line. Right here I've got beans planted on the inside of these hoops. Hopefully they should, without any coaxing, grow up that, oh gosh, the wind, I suppose. And here I'm going to try coaxing cucumbers up this particular trellis or hog fence. That's what it is. I'd like to try and find another piece of hog fence and put it up on top of this yet. And there on the end, anything I can get a hold of, more bean trellis. I got some Kentucky Wonder, some Vortex, Blue Lake, and something else. I can't remember what the other name of the bean is. Here I've got Jackson Supreme, and then I have some Diva and Tasty Jade cucumbers. And I did till a little bit more land up, my weeds up, and started a corn patch over here. And well, it looks like this rain is going to miss us. Kind of figured it would. But here's my other garden. I got sweet corn planted, a row of sweet corn planted all the way around it. And then on the far end over there, next to the wood, and back towards the end of the potatoes and onions, I have sweet corn, 4 different varieties of sweet corn planted. So looks like I'll have to turn the water back on. It doesn't look like I'm going to get any rain. So anyway, and then way out back there I'm going to have some pumpkins and some Beyond the Grove pumpkins, and I'd have another great big patch of sweet corn. So that is finally coming through. I had me a little worried there, but it's finally coming. Hey, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.